Welcome to another video, man. And in today's video, I'm just going to be breaking down the 5 things that's helped me secure withdrawal over $4,700 within the last 3 weeks of having these funded accounts. I have 1 to 50K right now with top tier, 1 with FTMO. From October 8th to November 7th, within 3 weeks, I secured a withdrawal over $4,700 in profit. After the profit split, I ended up getting $4,200 bucks. But I'm just going to be breaking down the 5 things that's helped me and what I believe will also help you in your prop firm trading journey. So number 1 is having a plan. So when I say having a plan, I mean having a strategy in place. Just to kind of give you an example, my plan details, I need to know what pair I'm trading. What pair will I be trading in these prop firms? Because obviously every pair moves very differently. If you're trading US 30 versus you're trading gold versus you're trading UJ versus you're trading GJ, every pair moves very, very differently. Knowing what days I'm trading. The days I'm trading helps. So I'm not trying to come into the market to trade every single day. My trading week starts the open of Monday's candle. I need Sunday's candle to form, and I need Monday candle to form as well, because that will give me an idea as far as what the market plans to do throughout the week, what the new bias is compared to last week. Just because last week's bias was very, very bullish doesn't mean that this week's bias is going to be bullish as well. The trend may overall be bullish, but this week may be a pullback. We just don't know. I need to know the lot size I'm going to be trading. Every pair move very, very differently. I can place a standard lot of 1.00 on gold. Doesn't mean I should be placing a standard lot on US 30. I can be placing a 2 lot on UJ or GJ, but it doesn't mean I should be placing a 2 lot on US 30, if that makes sense. You need to know what periods you're going to be focused on. You need to know what sessions you're going to be trading, and you need to know the lot size you're going to be trading. And then the final thing in my plan, it boils down to what profit are you comfortable with for the week. And the main thing I was focused on is just withdrawing profits. I wasn't too focused on trying to take every single setup to make as much money in as quickly time frame as possible. The main thing for me was I was comfortable with 3% on the overall monthly basis, and I was shooting for 3% because the whole goal is to scale up the account size you're trading with, and that 3% will compound, right? 3% on a $50,000 funded account is only $1,500 bucks, but 3% on a 400K account, that's a whole different story, right? I was comfortable with a 3% profit target, which that gave me enough leverage, right? The first trading setup I took on the account, it netted me a 5% gain, which, you know, very much surpassed my 3% in a month. What that gave me was cushion, and that gave me comfortability in that sense, right? Cushion in the sense of if I see another trade setup, I have an extra 2% I can risk. But it also gave me very, very much patience because I wasn't trying to force anything. My target is for 3% for the month is already hit within that first trade setup. So it gave me enough patience to wait and wait and wait until I have another trade setup. I'm not saying everything is going to go very perfectly every single time, but having that plan is just something in place to make sure you have a baseline to follow. Number 2, don't start making plans for the money you haven't gotten already. What I mean by that is don't start looking at the market and think, if I make this amount every single month, I can do this and I can pay for this and I can do that. Don't start setting plans for the money that you haven't earned, the money that you haven't made, because that's going to mess with your psychology as well, where you're not going to be able to be as in tune and tap into that zone or in that mode where you're just in tune with the market. Number 3, work on your psychology outside of the market. In your real life, take that time to listen to audiobook, journal your thoughts, meditation, prayer, reading, moments of silence for yourself. Just take that necessary time to work on your psychology in your real life, because when you come in the market, it's going to reflect in what you're doing. Number 4 is understand the rules of the prop firm you're trading with. If there's a 5% max drawdown, understand that. If there's a 10% overall max drawdown, understand that. If there's a lot size limit with a company you're trading with, understand that. Understand every single rule that could potentially make you fail these challenges. It's a business. You're a business. Treat it like a business. Understand the parameters that you have to play within. It's going to put you in the best situation moving forward. Number 5, don't set an end goal. Have patience. Don't set a time limit as far as when you want to complete these challenges, when you want to be profitable. You don't know when you're going to be profitable, because at the end of the day, you don't know when the market is going to present the moves for you to take. Have a long-term outlook, have a long-term mindset. Everything we want, we can achieve in this life. Everything that you want also already exists. The only thing to break that barrier is time. You don't know when that time is going to be, but you can take comfort in knowing if I do the necessary things, eventually that time will break that barrier, and that person I envision myself to be will come into reality because it already exists. So those are the 5 things that helped me withdraw the $4,200 in profit within a 3-week period. Have a plan for your trading. Don't start planning for the money that you haven't got. Work on your psychology outside of the markets. Understand the rules of the prop firm and the challenge that you're trading. Have patience. Let time play out. do what you need to do, focus on the day in, day out, and you also will be withdrawn from your funded account. Thank you all again for tuning into the video, and I'll see you all on the next one.